In your fantasy league? Prove it.
Shaping up to be a great game between these two teams. There's no telling what might happen.
Enhance the game with 3 easy steps. Predict, compete, and win. Start now and play your first $20 risk-free. Only on WINVIEW.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Hanging out on Monday night for some Monday Night Football. As always, make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. All right, let's see here. Let me get my chat going here. Shout out to everybody already in the room. The game has started. Let me see here. Let me put this here. Okay, cool. All right, man. What's up, Sith Lord? I see you, man. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. All those hanging out with us here on Monday Night Football, appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. How y'all doing, man? Dolphins on a high right now. Got to be honest with y'all, man. I'm going to call this game tonight, but I'm still bummed at the simple fact that why did we wait so late to start turning up like we know we could have and we know we should have? It's just frustrating, man. What's up, TD? Hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you. Yes, man. Trying to get health back in the house. All right. Trying to get the health back. All right, here we go. Who? All right, here we go. Washington. Heineke. In the game, Seattle's defense, play action. Tight end, they ran the play that we love to play with. We love to run that play. We run that play about 8 times a game with a tight end little slip screen. They sneak out of the formation just for the 2-yard catch with the yards at the catch. That's become a staple play in this league. It's actually a high success rate. The tight end stays in the block and then they just hit the flat or they come across the backfield formation. A lot of teams run that. All right, here we go. Single deep running back. Heineke, another play action. Back to pass, throws another screen. This one got a little juice, but hey, he's taking backwards, going to be short 1 yard, 3rd and 1 coming up. Thank you, Rub Me Down, Watson. Thanks for the prayers, man, for the family. Let's see here. What's up, TD? Future looking bright for the Dolphins. You better know it, man. I agree. Was watching the game, but saw TD was live. Rather watch TD than the Seahawks. I appreciate that. We can do both. Here we go, 3rd and 1. They got to make it count. We got a shotgun running back on the left hip, heavy line of scrimmage, but we got whistles on the field, so it looks like it might be a timeout. Timeout, Seattle. They really want to stop this. So they're going to call a timeout and think about it, how they can get them off the field. And since we hanging out tonight, we chilling, man. If you got any questions, I'll be reading the comment section a lot. I'm definitely willing to answer your questions tonight. Let me see. A TD is must-see TV. Salute to you, man. Appreciate that. And we close to getting Parker and Fuller back. I hope so. If we can't get Watson, would you just stick with Tua and improve the O-line? Absolutely. I mean, I don't see no better option. I don't want a Aaron Rodgers rental. Unless you're going to get Russell Wilson. But yeah, if we can't get Watson, I would be just fine sticking with Tua and improving the team around him and trying to win on that route. TD, no question, but I appreciate you, man. Salute to you, man. What's up, Jolie? Jolie, I hit you back in the email. Go check your email. Bro, Waddle went off last game. Waddle should go off like that every game. It is a crying shame Waddle ain't got 100-plus all-purpose yards every game. We need Waddle to have games like that every game because he can and he should. Waddle should be a perennial Pro Bowler. Waddle should be better than Jarvis Landry could ever dream of. All right, they're going to run off the left end and get about 3 yards as Washington's moving the ball, but we're going to have a 3rd down coming up. No question about it, man. Nobody could tell me otherwise. Waddle should be eating much more than he is. Uno growing on me, man. Number one, Tua, he's supposed to. That's what a quarterback's supposed to do, grow on you, man. I just got to see certain things, man. I got to see a few more things. I'm just unfortunate. I don't think he'll ever be in a position for me to see those. So great play. They find the tight end wide open in the middle of the field, and they get the first down for 15 yards. Tyler Heineke is smoking his team, moving down the field already. TD, have you been evaluating any college quarterbacks from college yet? If so, what do you think of Malik Mills? No, I haven't. I haven't evaluated a single college quarterback because I don't think any of them are in our future. I do value my time. That's something that I don't think I will even entertain right now. For that very reason. We either going to get Watson or Tua's going to have to be our future. That's it. I don't see any other way. TD, Tua is elite. How don't you see it? Because elite quarterbacks do things that make you say, man, did you see that throw? Man, did you see what he just did? Man, oh my gosh, this dude right here is the truth. Not somebody that make you wait to the end of the game and say, hold on, he had 80% completion. Wow. No. So when we say elite, we got to stop that craziness. Hopefully he can be elite. Hopefully he turns into elite, but there's no wow in his game. And that ain't a precursor to elite. You could be great and manage the game and be efficient and don't make mistakes. That means you could be a winner in this league. Tua has to play at a high level like this 14 out of 17 weeks every season for us to be a successful team. And when we in the playoffs, he has to be perfect like this every single game. And that's where you get yourself in trouble with the game plan that we have. As Heineke and these guys are moving down the field at what seems like ease, man. Ease. They're moving down the field at ease. Tua is a winner. Yeah, time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. TD, if we make the playoffs and get a playoff win, do you stick with Tua or Watson? It depends on what Tua did in the process of that. It depends on what he did in the process of that. So, again, I keep telling y'all there's certain things that I have to see in Tua for me to feel like he's the future, and it's not the 2, 3, 4, 5 yard passes all day. I mean, look how beautiful the game he had was, right? Not a single pass attempted more than 15 yards. And again, he did his job and executed the game plan very well, but not a single pass completed past 15 yards. Our team with Tua would require the defense to play at the level they're playing now every game. Our defense would be required to play at this level every game. And it's just not realistic. I want you to think about it. If our defense didn't play at that level, even in the first half, and we played a good team, we could have went down 21-7 easily in that game. We could have went down 21-7 easily in that game. And then we stop running the ball. Then we got to throw it more. We become predictable, like Flores said 2 weeks ago. The reason why we don't have as much balance, we throw the ball more than any team in the league from a run standpoint. Flores said one of the main reasons we don't have that balance is because when you get down early, you become predictable when you have to throw the ball. So we'll see. Y'all keep saying you need Parker and Fuller back. And I keep telling y'all Tua is more successful without them. I don't understand why y'all don't listen to that. Tua is more successful without Parker and Fuller. With Parker and Fuller, you're going to be looking deep. and not going to throw it if it's tight coverage. And it's going to cause you to take more sacks and different things like that. And you might get more yards because you get some 50-50s, but you're messing up what he does best, the quick methodicals. Bam, 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 bam. Right now, this team just need, if they want to win, they just need to stick to the quick methodicals. If they want to win. Now, as soon as we lose a game, then I would say open it up so he can start to get that experience taking those shots in tight windows. I'm talking about the deep shots in tight windows. Tua is more successful with DVP. Yeah, I think you're missing my point, T-Rich. Tua gets more yards with DVP because DVP comes down with the 50-50. But he also takes more shots like that, and all of them aren't completed like that. You give me 5 passes to DVP on a go route that's a 50-50, he might get 3 out of 2, and that is actually a great ratio, by the way. But you give me 5 slants or slip screens or whatever you may call it, he might be 5 for 5. And the problem is you can get them chunks with DVP, but the one that he missed, the 2 that he missed out of the 5, we might be punting the ball. But you give him them 5 quick ones, first down after first down after first down after first down. We can move the ball, eat some clock management, and let the defense rest. I mean, y'all haven't seen it. His best games are without those guys. Even last year, I remember people complained in a game where Tua only had like 5 incompletions in the whole game, but they complained about the drops. And this was with all the bum receivers, without all the good starters. I'm telling y'all, he's had some of his best games, more efficient games, without those big receivers. I say stick to the game plan, quick hitters. I mean, do y'all know that the Miami Dolphins are number 1 in the NFL with yards after catch percentage? That means the total yards of passing yards, we're number 1 in the league for yards after catch percentage. The percent of the overall passing yards, that's actually yak. We're number 1 in the league because we'll hit a 2-yard slip screen that go for 8. We'll do trips to the right, run the outside guy 2 yards underneath, hit him, he curls up for 12. Look at your boy on Waddle yesterday. 15-yard pass, which was the longest one in the game, goes for 62. I think it was 62. We're number 1 in the NFL for yak percentage. The percent of our passing yards come off of yards at the catch. Number 1 in the NFL. And if it's working, we need to keep going with it. The only issue is I think Tua could be phenomenal in this system, but it's not sustainable long term to win the big games. The only frustrating part is the one thing that I don't like about this system, it stops Tua from growing. Because if you never attempt the things that you struggle in or the tight windows, type systems, how can you ever improve in it? That's the only thing that kind of like gives me reservation about the system that we run. See, TD, if Jags don't re-sign DJ Chark, you think we should get him? I'm not sure about that. We got a lot of decisions to make at that position next year, but we got flexibility. We got flexibility, though. All right, the kick is off, and Seattle's going to be returning this one, y'all. Happy Victory Monday, Jiggy Jiggy. Oh, man, they still going to beat Texas. LMAO. PD, what are your thoughts on Lindsey? I got different thoughts on Lindsey than everybody else. Good running back. Could earn a home here at Miami long term, which I love. I would like to just see him in committee with Gaskins. It was interesting to me when I watched him in the game yesterday. Everybody raved about his rushing, but they really were raving about the close to the end of the game. And that's what I didn't understand, because early in the game, they were giving him reps here and there, and he was 1 yard, 2 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard. It was the same old. Gaskins was actually looking better earlier on. And then in the third quarter, they start giving him reps. And I saw some gaping holes, and he took advantage of it, and I like how he navigated it. But I also saw some stretch plays where he made something out of nothing. He made a 0 yard play in the 2 yards. He made a play where they stretched it outside into about 4 yards where he went through a lot of traffic. And then all the 7 and 8 yard gashers, that O-line gave massive holes. The biggest holes I've ever seen us have in ever. So, and everybody was like, man, we need him. That's what amazes me. The O-line gives somebody a massive hole, and we need him all of a sudden. And then another running back come in, and there are no holes, and we call that running back trash. And I'm not even talking about wide open. Tyler Lockett might score. No, he's not going to score. But Tyler Lockett on a broken play, Russell Wilson hits him. He's wide open. Floated the ball. See, that's that stuff I don't like, though. I got to be honest with y'all. Russell Wilson floats the ball in the air. I got to watch this replay. Tyler Lockett going across the field. There he goes, wide open. Okay, Russell Wilson floats it in the air. He was getting hit at the same time, so it's cool. So Tyler Lockett tried to get a touchdown, couldn't get it. Play action, Russell Wilson throws, almost intercepted. Bad throw. I don't even like that. He was late on it. Just give it to him. It's up on the thing. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay. TD, what do you think of our coaching? Do you think the criticisms of their inability of developing players are justified, or are they being disproven? First of all, I don't even know why they have to be disproven. People just don't want to believe what they don't want to believe. These coaches haven't had an issue this whole time. Let's get that straight. These coaches have not had the issue that everybody make it out to be this whole time. The problem is they were trying to allow certain players to do things early, and they weren't showing up for them doing it. So they had to go back to cookie cutter. This is what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. And now we're going back to what we know. They tried to flex and do extra stuff and get kind of versatile early. Wow, now that's a throw. That's a throw in a tight window to Everett. I got to give it to Russell Wilson on that one. I thought it was going to get picked. That's a throw right there. Did y'all see that? That was a throw. No, that was a throw. Them the passes I be talking about, y'all. Defender draped all over him. Defender reaching for the ball, and it crosses his hand to where it don't touch. Wow. That's the stuff I be talking about. So all y'all who be wondering what elite level throws are, there you have it. That's the difference between 7 and 3. That's the difference between 7 points and 3 points on certain drives. Man. What was I saying? Yeah, about these coaches. So I had been telling y'all this from the get-go. The reason why they've been knocking on these coaches is because really it's been about Tua. They're not putting them in a situation. Now remember this now, y'all. Watch this. Here's what's funny. This is where I'm about to prove a point to y'all. The coaches don't like Tua. They hate Tua. Why won't they open it up? But then yesterday, they definitely don't open it up. They close it all the way up. They put him in a position where he didn't throw a single pass over 15 yards. And he did it so flawlessly and executed it so well that all is well now. This is great play calling and he's the best and this and that and this. They won't open it up, blah, blah, blah. No, they've been giving him a simple playbook working up to this point for him to maximize what he does well in that format. The format we are running now is the same format we ran with Chad Gailey, whether y'all want to believe it or not. The same format we were running now is the same format we were running with Chad Gailey. And on spurts, they tried to open it up, but it always went wrong. So they kept having to dial it back, open it up a little, dial it back, open it up a little, dial it back. And now they have officially said, it is what it is. This is what it is. We want anything down the field, it better be a broken play. It better be a broken play. Now, all these people say, because he only has 2 seconds to throw the ball, wake up, TD. I agree with you. On average, and first of all, let me get this straight too. He doesn't have 2 seconds to throw the ball. The freaking stat that y'all are looking at on PFF and Pro Football Reference, that is time to throw the ball. Click on the little eye icon and get the definition of what time to throw the ball is. It is a combination of how much time the O-line gives you, but that ain't it. And how much time you get the ball out of your hand. A combination, not one exclusive. Combination. So if Tua hikes the ball, sees his first read on RPO, and he knows where he's going to go, and he throws it in 1.8 seconds, that might have even been a clean pocket. But it goes against the time to throw. We know the O-line sucks, though. They do have moments where they only give them 2 seconds to throw the ball. We know that. I acknowledge that, right? But overall, it's also how fast you get the ball out of your hand as well. Now, let me elaborate on that a little more. I don't want to hear it. I have done too many film studies where I've seen bad pockets, and I don't say anything about negative about Tua on them bad pockets. But I've seen too many plays with a good, beautiful pocket. Good, beautiful pocket. Wide open guy down the field. NFL wide open, mind you. A guy beating his guy 4 feet. That's NFL open. We look, but we don't throw. So leave me alone with they're dialing up the plays like that because of the O-line. No, they're dialing up the plays because every time I watch the film, you got 6 to 8 times where a throw that he should make, he just never makes and checks it down. And the coaches are like, it is what it is. Let's just stick to the underneath stuff then. If he's not even going to take those shots, let's run more pass concepts with shorter routes. So when people say that type of stuff, oh, it's because of the O-line. They're not worried about the O-line. They're letting it be what it is because in this NFL, you're always going to have broken down plays with the O-line. It happens in every game. And you live with that. Dang, the O-line didn't give us time on that one. Sack, move on. That's normal. They have identified a long time ago, let's just keep it short and simple for Tua. Let's give him what he can handle. You've had 3 coaches tell you this already. Both offensive coordinators and Chan Gailey has told you, and y'all act like I'm just making this up. They have said it out of their own mouth. Chan Gailey told you last year, of course the playbook's different. We got to give Tua what he can handle and put him in a position to be successful. So to answer that coaching question, these OCs have done a heck of a job. I want y'all to think about that. Get your bias out of it for a second. Let's act like, let's say I'll give it to you. Whatever you think is the issue, the O-line, I'll give it to you. But let's just imagine for a second that the OCs are saying he don't want to throw it deep in NFL open windows. And when he does throw the intermediate in his tight coverage, it's a disaster. Let's just build him a playbook that works best for him. And that's what coaches are supposed to do. So they've created a system that will allow him to look good even though he has limitations. You wouldn't think it. Everybody right now, Tua looking good. There you have it. Just imagine any quarterback in the NFL. If I say, hey, I'm going to give you all screen passes, I'm going to give you quick slants, I'm going to blah, 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 would their numbers go up? Some more than others. Tua's probably still better than 90% of the league at doing what he does. But would everybody numbers go up if they threw no passes past 15 yards all game? That's all you got to answer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and there you go right there. Wow, that was a completed pass. It should have been a fumble. So that's going to go down as a pressure, but it was completed. That's weird. But that is the only question you have to ask yourself. If every quarterback in the NFL was said, you are never going down the field, you will throw nothing past 15 yards, would everybody's completion percentage go up? Yes or no? And again, I will tell you, some more than others. And Tua's still probably better than 90% of the quarterbacks at that short to intermediate range stuff. He's deadly. He's surgical with it. But everybody's would go up. Everybody's would go up. So when you have a game like yesterday where you ain't throw a single pass past 15 yards, you're supposed to put up highly efficient numbers. Now, to only have 4 incompletions, that's extraordinary, though. I would have thought in a game like that where, you threw it 30, how many times he threw it? 31 times or something like that. I would have at least said he would have had 7 incompletions. He only had 4. That's exemplary. So he's doing that stuff at a very high level. They're going to keep doing it, y'all. And if a play breaks down and somebody break loose in the coverage, they're going to fling it downfield, but only if that happens. Number 1 pass defense, TD. That's what shocked me about Carolina. They ran zone most of the game. They ran a zone concept most of the game, and they like to get up and at it, which is crazy to me. I didn't understand. Did you notice they ran 2 high safeties? Not many people do that on Tua. Not many people do that against Tua, run 2 high safeties. They usually load the box to take away short stuff, but for some reason, they were worried about deep stuff all day. I don't know. I mean, that's just a game plan of theirs. I don't know why, but that's the game plan they ran. But that's another reason why he just never threw the ball deep. They ran a 2 high safety all day. All right, Washington trying to drive again after they got another screen pass. And that's going to be complete. So Tyler Heineke having a little efficient time right now, 9 of 12 for 42 yards. And y'all look at Tyler Heineke, for instance. This man has completed every short pass in this game so far, but he has also taken like 4 shots down the field. Even though he only got 3 incompletions, there go another deep shot down the field. Incomplete. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So when other teams take shots down the field and they're incomplete, it hurts their completion percentage. But technically, all that short digging and dunk stuff, they're like 80, 90%. But if Tua never takes those shots, he's supposed to have a high completion percentage. Y'all just saw it on the screen. Tyler Heineke having an efficient game. He has completed almost every single pass under 10 yards, probably 100%. But he keep taking shots down the field, and they not converting in tight coverage. And that is the only thing hurting his completion percentage. But our quarterback don't take them shots. That's why I tell y'all, if we took them shots, completion percentage is going to come back down a little. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm just dying to see Tua take those shots, though. Those are the shots. You see what Tyler Heineke just took? The guy, in that case, he only beating this guy by 1 foot, but he had a chance to make the play. Them the shots I want to see him taking. Tight coverage. The guy got one step on him, placed that ball in stride. I just have never seen it in Miami. None of us has never seen it. That one attempt that Tyler Heineke just had, we have never seen in Miami from Tua. Never. How can you take those shots when you have no time? You should hit replay on your TV. Tyler Heineke hiked that ball, backed up, and slung it. That's what you do on those plays. You think they wait 3 seconds before they sling those? They air it out, put it in the air. It's a go route. You throw it after 1.5 seconds anyway. Go if you have DVR, you might want to rewind that play. Watch Tyler Heineke snap the ball, back up two steps, and sling the ball. PFF has our D ranked 17 after week 12. New rankings aren't out yet. Color, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if we keep playing like this, we'll end up 8th in the league this year in defense. 8th in the league. He threw long to Grant last year. Yeah, he actually threw long to Grant 4 times last year. He threw long to Grant 4 times to be exact last year. One of them, the famous one in Cincinnati that was on Grant's hands, where I say he was running the post, but we ain't got to get into that. That was a deep ball that he threw that Grant didn't come down to. So you got one. The other 3, all of them he overthrew by about 8 feet. All of them. And that's the thing. Everybody's always worried about his accuracy throwing it down the field. My night's great, bro. All right, Russell Wilson, seeing if he can put some more work in the zone, gets another completion for 8 yards. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Now it's 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Russell Wilson shotgun. I'm going to answer more of y'all questions in a moment once the gameplay slow down. Run up the middle, no yards. TD, should we still get Deshaun? To answer that question, FinFan7, you have to ask yourself, why were they going to get Deshaun in the first place? Why were they going to get Deshaun in the first place? Has anything changed for the reason they were going to get Watson? That's all that matters. Man, you ain't got to go back and forth with these people thinking otherwise. All you got to do is ask yourself, why did they greenlight the Deshaun Watson deal in the first place? And has anything changed with those parameters? No. Tua is doing well right now, what they already know he can do well. They have created a system to make sure he does well in it. But what do you think Miami wants to do? Open it up to be able to do everything. And with him, they don't believe they will. That's why we're running the system we're running now, and it's making Tua look great, and that is a great thing. That's going to get his trade value up. Now, I mean, this is actually a thing of beauty, y'all. Y'all got to understand. The better Tua does, the more flexibility we got. The better Tua does, the way more flexibility this team has. We can do whatever we want. And we could keep him. I'm just saying. We could trade him for great assets then. It ain't just the second rounder. Now we might get if he finishes the year like this, you might look up and get 2 firsts. I'm serious. You might look up and a team is willing to say, well, if you don't want them, we'll take them. We'll give you 2 firsts. And now you got 2 firsts to start out with the Watson deal. Come on. That means we're still keeping assets. Come on, man. We're in a great situation. They don't need to deviate. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it short, sweet, methodical. Maximize his production. Make him look like one of the most efficient quarterbacks of all time. And it's that simple. And we could do anything. Ugh. 2 firsts. I thought you said he sucks. AB, that stock rising. We about to get a Tunsil situation over here. This might AB. If we could keep Tua in this system and he could be efficient like this for the rest of the season, we might pull off the biggest scandal of all time. We might pull off the biggest scandal of all time. It might be the biggest. Now, don't get me wrong. Tua is a starter in the NFL and belongs a starter on somebody's team. But I just don't see him as a Super Bowl winning caliber quarterback. So keep him looking good. Short, sweet, methodical. Keep running them slip screens from the tight end. Keep running them underneath screens to Waddle and Albert Wilson. Keep running them slants to Gesicki and Waddle. And sprinkle in a few dig routes and tight end across the middle here and there. And run the ball. And if he could just keep doing that at a high level, show that zip that teams might want to see, and he keep on putting up 80 and 90% completions, and they're like, first time a quarterback's done this ever, and first time this and that, we might pull off the biggest steal of all time. You might get 2 firsts for him. And we're going to take them 2 firsts, add another one, and add 2 seconds, and we're going to go get Watson, and we still going to have 2 first rounders. And we still going to have 2 first rounders. That's going to be the steal of the century. Keep his value up. Keep his value up. Please. And if he balls out and he just becomes good enough, and we start seeing that intermediate stuff and them in stride throws, you could always keep him and keep all your capital. Y'all have to understand, I'm not ruling that out. I just know he ain't going to ever be Watson. He doesn't even have the physical traits to ever be him. So I already know that Watson is the plan, period. And right now they're trying to put Tua in a situation where he'll thrive and have a future in the NFL to look out for his best interests. But if he just all of miraculously start to show range and mixing it up and the deep and this and that and this on a consistent basis, just sticking it to people, you can always keep them. But excuse me if I want to see that first. That's all I've ever said. I just want to see that first. Watson is way overrated. Even if he was, it's still better rated than Tua. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but ain't nobody in their right mind going to think Tua is better than him. Nobody in their right mind would think that. So if Watson is overrated, then what do you think Tua is? That's why they want Watson. That's why they always wanted him. But we hold the cards, and that's where you want your team to be. You want your team to be able to make that decision. You want your team to be in a situation where we got assets on the team galore. We could go any way. Why would they throw a flag? He got back and nobody jumped on the offense. Yeah, ain't 40 million better. I pose this question today. Y'all need to stop acting. Y'all need to stop lying to yourself. First of all, if Tua does play well, why y'all act like he ain't gonna get a $40 million contract in a year and a half? No, matter of fact, probably more. If Tua plays great football and becomes our franchise quarterback, why y'all sitting here acting like he ain't about to make $40+ million a year? Y'all stop bringing up the money. It don't even make sense. Because if Tua earned his right in Miami, he's going to be a $40+ million quarterback. Because that's the only way he will earn his money in Miami is he become that dude. So Washington still moving the ball on this defense. Quick comeback route. Nice route concept right there by McLaurin. 12 yards. Fakes the out, goes up, and then it's a comeback route. Here we go. Heineke under center. Jet sweep. Jet sweep is going to get him 4 yards. Good hit by Jamal Adams. Because that was about to go turn up the field, but Jamal Adams shut it down. Watson here. Man, I didn't care much about Watson until he came available. He was a bum to me until he came available because I don't like no other quarterback. All these bums in the league. Russell Wilson a bum, Heineke a bum, Aaron Rodgers a bum, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, all bums to me. Super bums. Oh, another hit. But first down, Washington. They just moving down the field, throwing these little screens. Tyler Heineke, 11 of 15. 3 of his incomplete passes were 30+ yard passes down the field. If he just keep on throwing the short stuff, he gonna keep looking good. Tyler freaking Heineke, y'all. How about Brady? Goat bum. Heineke fakes the handoff. Heineke under pressure, rolls out. I don't know how he got out of that, but he slides and gets 3 yards. I don't know how. How did y'all just see him get out of that? I don't know how he got out of that. But that's some improvisation. That's how you get out of trouble. Nothing can be worse than Jay Cutler behind center. Listen, man, that's cursing on this channel. Anybody who says that name, you cursing. I don't ever want to hear that name. I can't stand that bum. That's a real bum. Well, I'd never forget when we ran the Wildcat and this man had his hand in his mittens thing on the side. At least act like you going out for a pass so we can keep the guy in. Bro, we had one play where the defender left him out there. Left him, didn't even care. It don't get no worse than that. Do not mention that man over here. That's a whole nother level of trigger. Whole nother level. CD, why everyone is bummed to you? Everybody ain't bummed to me. I just say they bummed because they ain't on the Miami Dolphins. But now I'm more critical of my quarterbacks than anybody. Brissett a bum. Tua ain't a bum. Let me tell you something about Tua. Tua will always, I just personally feel like Tua will always be a good quarterback. Because you know a bum when you see one. Tua ain't no bum. Tua's far from a bum. Now, he going to have some bummish games in his career that make you call him a bum after, but Tua ain't no bum. Tua is far from a bum. You know your bums when you see him. That's why he's going to be a starter in this league for at a minimum 7 years. And he has to fall off to where people like, all right, we're done. Let's make him an official backup. Or he could just be great. He could just be great and keep growing. That's why I said if the Watson thing fall through, of course I want to keep going with Tua, because who else would you want to go with? Why I'm going to take the risk in the draft? Trevor Lawrence a bum, Zach Wilson a bum, all of them bums. So when I'm going to go back in the draft? Yeah, I'm going to continue with Tua because he ain't never going to be a bum. And now you have to bet on his upside. Don't know if he ever going to get there to where you're like, man, this guy here is crazy good. Because right now ain't nothing special we're seeing. We're just seeing, okay, yeah. Like we're watching games now and it's like, ooh, okay, run, go. Yes. All right, we got 8 yards. Come on. Oh, another one. Yeah, I think he got the first 3 yards. Yes, let's get it. Oh, yeah, that's a nice 12-yard chunk. That's what we're doing now. We don't have the luxury as the Miami Dolphins to be like, 40-yarder, baby, other than a broken play. You see what I mean? So I'm good with that as long as we winning, but at the end of the day, let's just be honest. As fans, you want it all. And yeah, that could be us being a little greedy. But if other people can have it, why can't we? Because the problem is when you get in the playoffs, see a team like the way that with Tua, your defense has to play lights out like this. Because if they don't play lights out, who he going to keep up with? We talk about, see, when people say, oh, this is a top 10 quarterback, top 10 necessarily ain't everything for you. Another short pass by Heineke complete across the middle, and that's going to be another first down for 8 yards. He threw it about 5. But yeah, man. When you think about it, if the I keep telling y'all, even the game we just played, if the defense didn't play well, which they're not going to play well in every game. If a defense plays average, that's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. Your defense plays great, it helps your quarterback play great, and they don't have to play as great. But if your defense plays average, that's when your quarterback carries the rest. If your defense plays like trash, you can't expect any quarterback to carry the team. Those are rare situations. I don't care how great you are as a quarterback. You might have a game or two in a whole season where you carry by yourself, but that ain't the norm. You need your defense to at least play average, and then your quarterback carry the team. But when you got a defense playing great, it always seems, deep pass across the middle, intercepted. And that should have been caught. Tyler Heineke, all that efficiency, but every time he goes down the field, something happens. And this is why we don't go down the field in tight coverage. Because and I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a great pass. But he set his guy up to take a hit. Oh, he dropped it anyway. Forget the hit. The tight end just dropped that. He should have caught that. The tight end should have caught that. I got to give it to Tyler Heineke. That was a great throw. The tight end dropped it, then he got hit. He should have caught that. But anyway, my whole point is, do you notice Tyler Heineke has completed every single pass 15 yards or under? Every single one of them. Every pass he's thrown down the field has been either incomplete or a pass interference. So when people say, TD, give him credit, what he's doing is special. I'm sorry. He did a great job executing the game plan that we gave him. Good job. I give it up to him. But Tyler Heineke has not had an incomplete pass under 15 yards. As a matter of fact, every complete pass he has, 12 of them, is under 15 yards. And this man done threw down the field now 6 times. He got 5 incompletions. That's because he had a pass interference on one of them. The team needs to keep it going. Keep hearing about them being started. Keep hearing about them starting to be cocky. What's there to be cocky about at 5-7? Hope they stay locked in. I agree, but I want us to be cocky because I want us to have a chip on our shoulder. I want us to have a chip on our shoulder. I want us to have that confidence. But I'll say this. It all makes me mad because we could have been doing this earlier, y'all. We could have been doing this earlier. And Jacoby, he a bum. He could have, like, come on, Jacoby. Jacoby should have gave us 2 of those games. He only gave us 1. That was after the ribs when Tua hurt his finger. Jacoby got 1, but he should have gave us at least 2. And that would have made a difference. Even the games when Tua came back and we lost, I ain't gonna lie, that 4 touchdown, 2 interception game, all he had to do is throw 1 less pick. And we win that game hands down. Russell Wilson play action, going for it all. There go Russ. Weak on Russ. Tight window, complete. 39 yards. But that raggedy zone again. Raggedy zone. Wide open, man. I ain't giving Russell Wilson no credit for that. I mean, it was a good throw, but wide open, man. Now fumble. Washington got it back. But did y'all see that throw? Did y'all just see that short throw? That was a special short throw. Did y'all see Russell Wilson flick it out right in front of the defender? But he fumbled. Bum. Oh, we got a flag. Punched it out. Yep. Yep, Washington got it back. Heineke gonna get another shot at it. Weak arm Russ. He's only of the deep ball thrower. He's one of the best deep ball throwers in the NFL. Okay. I'm just talking because the pass looked weak, but it was where it needed to be. Play action, Heineke with pressure. Now Heineke is navigating this pocket, y'all. Do y'all see this man? I ain't gonna lie. I got to give it up to Heineke. Do y'all see how he navigating that pocket? Was that a catch? And people see Heineke back there under duress. Heineke out there running for his life, making plays, man. I always talk about the O-line. There's still plays to be made. And Tua has played his best football when he makes a play when the O-line gives up people coming. And he's made some plays lately. Heineke throws another slip screen. And that's going to be good for another 9 yards. I hope y'all notice this. This man ain't got a single incomplete pass under 15 yards. But all you're going to see at the end of the day is a worse completion percentage. What up, TD? Showing love to you and the channel. I appreciate that, G Firm. Oh, G Firm in the house, man. We need to have you on the stream sometime when we do these panels. Me and G Firm be having some great conversations in the day. He delusional about LeBron, but we'll talk about that another time. Oh, man. No QB can consistently make plays under pressure. LOL. I agree. No one can consistently do it. But you see what happens when you at least make a few of them? When you make a few plays under pressure like that, no one's supposed to get them all. Some of them you're going to get sacked or it's going to be thrown away or whatever. But Tyler Heineke under pressure tonight is looking like a NFL freaking quarterback god out here. This man has completed every pass under 15 yards. Ain't missed one yet. 2-minute warning, man. TD already said Tua is playing good. Yeah, he is. Tua's playing great. That's not say good. I'm gonna go great. The last 2 weeks have been great. How would you grade the O-line versus Carolina? Do you see them improvement? I give the O-line a C versus Carolina. Still a lot of work to be done on that O-line, but I give them a C. But if you can get C play O-line, that is good enough to win games in the NFL. You want them to consistently be a B. At LeBron, true GOAT. Oh my gosh. B, I didn't say B. I said they were a C. Not minus, not plus. Flat C. But if you get C play, you can win games. Obviously, we just did. But they are improving. Early in the season, you saw D minuses and D pluses at best. But our O-line has been playing C minus or better football for 4 weeks now. Nobody talking about that. Again, you still gonna have moments in the game where you like, these guys are trash. But what line you don't see that? What Tyler Heineke just did on 2 plays where he avoided the pressure, where he like, I don't know how he got out of, that was trash. But you can still make plays through that. You can still make plays. Athletic quarterbacks can still make plays. You all can say whatever you want, but deep inside, if you follow the Dolphins since Marino, Tua is the best looking prospect. It's only up to him and Tannehill. Outside of that, there ain't nobody arguing. I would probably say he's the best prospect. I would actually give him that, prospect wise. Gosh, I just want him to do those 2 things for me, and that'll be it. I got my quarterback, like just the 2 freaking things. Anticipation across the middle, and connecting that deep ball in stride, even when tight coverage. I just want them 2 things. And I'm telling you, and you do that effectively, and you don't need to do it great starting out. You could throw some picks doing it. Show me you taking them shots that you want to get better. Because remember Tannehill early on. Tannehill took the shots, though. He just couldn't connect. Tannehill couldn't connect to save his life on a deep shot, but he was taking them. And he was taking them with the right mindset and decision because it was open. But he just couldn't get the timing right. Heineke under pressure again. This time he goes down and he's sacked. See, this Redskins O-line is having fits tonight. But I would actually give you that, AB. I would give you that, the way Tua's starting and what I can see his upside being if he could just do them 2 freaking things. But the sad thing is we won't see him do them two freaking things because they not going to let him. They not going to let him. Now, I agree with that. The great one, Tua has a better team, but I could still eye it even with the better team. Tua got the edge slightly. I still give it to Tua. Even with a better team, I got to give him the edge. People can lie all they want. Tannehill had 2 years of a worse line than what y'all seeing now. Y'all act like y'all don't remember what we went through from an offensive line standpoint. Tyler Heinicke goes deep. Oh, another incompletion. He got hit as he threw, but another deep attempt, incomplete. Are you ready to commit to year 3 on Tua? That's up to Watson. I mean, you got to understand, nothing's going to take Miami off of that unless he doesn't clear up his situation. If Watson clears up his situation, it doesn't matter, y'all. It does not matter. It's funny to me how everybody was in agreement 2 weeks ago that it doesn't matter what happens. And now all of a sudden, oh no, I think we might. Stop. People want to have hope when they know what time it is. People all of a sudden want to have this new hope when 2 weeks ago I told y'all all that's going to happen is Tua going to have some great games in this stretch and some people going to go right back to having that hope again. I told y'all that already. Oh, that was actually pass interference on that throw. I don't like that, though. It was holding early, but I thought it was in the first 5 yards. I don't like that penalty. So they took away Heinicke's incompletion for the deep ball. It's another pass interference on it. Let us have our hope. We haven't had a QB in 20 years. Oh, I ain't knocking your hope. Because let me tell you something. If that hope ends up coming true, and he actually is that dude within that hope, bruh, we own. We are on. So whether you want to believe it or not, I hope so too. I hope Tua show me them things that I want to see so I can feel good about it. Because I'll be one of the main advocates, man. Forget that whole Watson thing, man. Holding on the offensive line. Holding on the defense. Both penalties were offset. Replay first down. I gotta pull up these. Dang, my phone just died. Oh, just finna pull up the offensive line rankings because I'm trying to see what Washington is. They show looking like some bums tonight. Heinicke, back to pass. Heinicke gets hit. Oh, he gets it off. Got his guy. 12-yard pass. Another completion. This time in the zone. Easy work. Heinicke ain't a bad quarterback. I will say that. Another flag. Roughing the passer. Yeah, I don't like that call. He hit him as he was throwing it. I thought he actually got sacked at first. I don't like that call. I don't like that call. He landed on him. The body weight. Okay, that makes sense. Tua doesn't get hurt. We're 7-5 easy. Maybe. All right, 1st and 10 from the Seattle 13. Can Heinicke get in the end zone? He hands the ball off, Run up the middle is going to be good for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. Well, they give him 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up. Now, y'all watching the same game I'm watching, right? Y'all watching the same? Are y'all watching this game? Has Heineke had a single incomplete pass under 15 yards? I'm just curious. Has Heineke had a single incomplete pass under 15 yards? Somebody said, yup. Stop lying. Stop lying. Wait, YouTube took out away dislikes? Yeah. You can hit it, but it ain't going to matter. It ain't even going to show. I'm still waiting on y'all to answer the question. Has Heineke had a single incompletion under 15 yards? I'm sure he's going to have a few eventually. He might have one now. But has he, because it's the red zone. Well, there go another completion. That should be a flag. Touchdown. That should be a flag. That should have been a block in the back. And they're not going to call it. They give him the touchdown. That should have been a block in the back, bums. So they scored touchdown. Has Heineke had a single pass under 15 yards incomplete? And out of his 16 completions, about 14 of them under 15 yards. Can't make this up. G Firm said, FYI, Hawks are 32 in pass defense. Carolina is first. Then Carolina didn't bring that number 1 in against us. They didn't bring that number 1 in against us. Oh, they blocked the kick. They blocked the kick. And if this man go all the way down the field and nobody catch him, and he is, shame on them. They're going to get the extra 2 points. They're going to get 2 points. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. That is crazy. What a flip. That is a crazy turn of events right there. Wow. I ain't gonna compare him to Baker, but you got a good point. Tua putting up year 1 Baker Mayfield stats, and we already know where the Browns stand with Baker Mayfield at this point. I can't argue that. If anybody who know football, you remember what Baker Mayfield did his rookie year? Oh, I thought he was gonna break. He got tripped up. Dallas got tripped up. I thought he was gonna go to the house. He just got tripped up. TD, Cleveland are apparently going to try to get Watson in offseason. Listen, if Watson clear up his legal issues, there will be 10 plus teams trying to get him. 10 plus. Ladies and gentlemen, none of that matters. Where does Watson want to be? Do y'all not know the answer to that yet? I mean, y'all, come on, man. We already know the answer. Russell Wilson. I don't know what that was. Incomplete. 3rd and 2 coming up. This is that channel for the haters. You can call it what you want, but you heal, right? Oh man. Some of y'all as funny as can be. Third and 2. Got a lot of cushion on the outside, but he hands it off. And he got nowhere to go. Bottled up. And they don't get it. They're going to let that clock run. Wait, they call a timeout? Unless they're trying to return a punt. Stop the talk of Watson or we lose Tua. He's already lost. What are you talking about? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Miami Dolphin fans, we're not talking to the Alabama fans that love Tua. We know where they stand and they have a right to stand there. But let's back up for a second. Let's get something straight. Real Miami Dolphin fans, hear me out for a second. If Tua just plays great basketball, he's going to want top dollar too. So please stop talking about Watson's money. Tua is going to be talking, but his agent's going to be talking about a contract after next season. He's going to be wanting money too, man, and big money. And all of these people that's Dolphin fans, for the life of me, I can't believe any of y'all really believe in your mind this man's going to take a discount. If he's highly coveted, why would he take a discount? We already showed him that we wanted somebody else anyway. So he knows the Miami Dolphins are looking at this as a business. We looking at it as a business. I don't know why y'all think, oh, but he's a good, humble kid, TD. He'll take a pay cut. What are you talking about? He gonna get his money one way or another if he turns out to be good. So please stop that. The only difference with Miami is we're not going to get I don't think we're going to have the luxury of getting the advantage that all these other teams had where their guy balled out in year 1 or 2. And like think about it. You remember Cam, the Kaepernicks, the Russell Wilsons, all those guys that year 1 or 2, they actually almost went to the Super Bowl. We're not going to get that. At best, we'll get the Josh Allen version. And he is a bum of all bums. I told y'all Josh Allen was a bum. Yeah, everybody off of last year. I told y'all. Bump and run, man to man, send pressure on that bum, and you'll make him fold. For some reason, the Dolphins act like they only know how to do it half the game. Josh Allen looks terrible this year. One quarterback in the NFL is taking a pay cut. Only one. And we keep making assumptions like our guy is. Kills me, man. He's good, Raphael. My son's good. My wife isn't doing so well, so I'm just keep her in your prayers if you can. She's trying to get on the better side of things too. You think Josh Allen is a bum? Color? What is color? But yeah, Josh Allen a bum. Overrated. 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 Putting no respect on that man's name. He is overrated. Bum of all bums. I appreciate y'all that's showing love, man. Thank y'all so much. And say you're gonna pray for the wife. I appreciate that. Is Kyler a bum? He a little bum. But no, Kyler okay right now. He okay right now. I ain't giving him that much more. He okay. Let me see this, man. Mm. By the way, why are a praying for the wife and family, TD? Well, the wife actually had bronchitis, so she's working through that. My son actually had the flu. Well, y'all knew about that already. Um, Kyler is the athletic version of Tua. Kyler sling that ball down the field. I don't know what you talk about. Kyler let that ball rip down the field. Every chance he get, Kyler throw that ball down the field. And don't sit here and make it seem like he don't. So don't sit here and tell me no athletic version of Tua. Kyler looking downfield every chance he get. Hey, nah, Kyler Murray slinging that rock. So nah, ain't no athletic version. Maybe from a physical standpoint, here athletic version. But do not sit here and make it seem like Kyler. No. Yo, TD, I was at the game and Mike Gesicki body language wasn't the best. What the percent he don't come back? That's an interesting one, man. I don't think Gesicki gonna end up on this team. Y'all heard the commentator last week said Gesicki actually checked him because he said, called him a tight end, and he said, I'm not a tight end, I'm a wide receiver. Because he want that wide receiver money, man. He wants that wide receiver money. He wants that wide receiver money. So issue Tua don't throw the deep ball. It ain't an issue that you don't throw the deep ball if it's not there. But when I watch the film, there's too many times where it's there and we don't throw it. We automatically check down. Like, y'all got to watch the film sometimes. See, when we watch the game on Sunday, we see a 6-yard slant and be like, completion. Yeah. Oh, he ran after the catch, first down. And we happy. And we stop right there. But we don't see the guy going right up the sideline wide open. And you don't care to see it because we got a completion. Let's keep moving on. And that's the difference between quarterbacks that hike the ball and look down the middle of the field first, then the quarterbacks that hike the ball and look left or right to wherever they want to go first. Remember, check downs are supposed to be last resort, but our system is first resort. And I'm not going to lie, that's not Tua's fault, y'all. That's the system they gave him. That's all they trust him with. And he's executing what they're giving him flawlessly. So big ups to him. He doing his job. So I'm not, so to be clear, I'm not mad he not going down the field because he doing what they telling him to do. But it sucks because I know his game and I know what he struggles at, and how is he ever supposed to get better in those areas if he's not trying them? And that's my issue right now. And I'm telling y'all, that is a recipe for get your trade value up. That's all they're doing. They're putting him in a position to where he looks successful, which you're supposed to do. But at the same token, I just don't like the motivation behind it. I know they are focused on making sure that his numbers look good. He looks like an NFL quarterback, and he's tradable. Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. Hey, listen, guys. I'm gonna actually play the countdown. Y'all chop it up in the comment section. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and give I gotta run and give my boys their medicine real quick. Their dose, because they're probably in bed, but I gotta wake them up to give them their dose, man. So I'm gonna play the countdown, maybe about 5 minutes, and I'll be back. All right. I appreciate y'all understanding, and thanks for your patience. I will see y'all real soon. Love y'all, man.
Dominating your fantasy league? Prove it.
Shaping up to be a great game between these two teams. There's no telling what might happen.
Enhance the game with 3 easy steps. Predict, compete, and win. Start now and play your first $20 risk-free. Only on WINVIEW.
Appreciate y'all patience, man. We are back. Again, since it's halftime, I'm willing to answer the question, whatever you like. That's interesting. So let me put it on the screen. The 50 yards per catch, 11.8. 3 yards per catch, 11.5. Yeah, why y'all think those guys are so close? 3 yards per catch? Fix your mic, TD. Oh, something wrong with it? Testing. Sounds weird. All right, give me a second. Is it better now? Is it still muffled or is it better? Let me know in the comment section. Good. Yes, okay. I don't know. I just disconnected everything and reconnected it just now. All right, I'm glad I'm good. So can y'all tell me though, why y'all think that is? Anybody got an answer for that? 'Cause this is very interesting to me. Nobody? Gesicki yards per catch and Durham Smythe yard per catch, roughly the same. Interesting to me. Somebody say it's still muffled. Hey, I don't know what to tell you then. I could check on audio. Testing. Seems good to me. Testing. Didn't hear the question. I said the stats that are on the screen. Why do you think those guys have similar yards per catch? Good now? Okay. TD loud and clear. Okay, good now. So, but somebody tell me that. Why would Durham Smythe have the same yards per catch as Gesicki? I want y'all to really think about that. Seattle's going to start at the 30, y'all. Gesicki doesn't block. Yeah, but I'm talking about why would they both have the same yards per catch? T. Rich says Smythe be open on them bootlegs. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that is a staple. You mean them 2-yard bootlegs that go for 12? Y'all need to go look at advanced stats, man. The Miami Dolphins have the number 1 yards after completion percentage than any other team. We have the number 1 yak percentage, not yak yardage, but percentage, which means we have the largest percent of our yards being yards after the catch. Number 1 in the NFL. LOL, them bootlegs go for 20 once a game. You right. And they be, and am I wrong, T. Rich? They be 2-3 yard passes. They fake the handoff, the tight end come across the formation, Tua running, a guy coming into a face and he dump it to him. It's a part of the option. It's pretty cool though. I actually like it because it's been like our bread and butter. It's been a successful play 95% of the time. Even when the defense guards it, the tight end has the outside where you just put it in front of him and it's at least a catch. Watch the next game. I bet you we do it 6 times. Last game, we did it 8 times. 8 of Tua's completions were them 2-yard passes to the tight end coming out of the backfield. He'll line up in the backfield on the right side, hike the ball, fake to go in like he blocking, fake the handoff, everybody dive in, he hits the flat, Tua got the defensive end chasing him, hitting him every time. Every time. It's a good old faithful play, man. That yards at the catch from Waddle is about to have Tua's stat sheet looking healthy. It does. Tua averaged 5 yards per reception, but Waddle's one long one gave him 7.4. Put him right up there with everybody. Waddle's one pass gave him the 7.4. He literally take that Waddle one out, he averages 5.1. And the Waddle one puts him up to 7.4. And it was all yards at the catch because that Waddle one was actually a 12-yard throw that went for 62 to help with the meds for the family. Appreciate that, man. We good, Sith Lord. I salute to you, though, homie. Thanks for the love. All y'all that be showing love on a consistent basis, man, I appreciate y'all. I will say that. Y'all ain't got to give me nothing, man, but y'all do anyway, so I appreciate it. Oh, he muffed the punt. He got it back, though. Whew. Brady won with the dink and dunk. You know, that's one thing I'll say about Brady. Brady has always dinked and dunked. But when it mattered most, Brady going to give you them 20-yard chunks religiously. That's the one thing I'll tell you about Brady. Brady will dink and dunk the heck out of you, but it's all a part of the game plan as well to hit you with the consistent 20 in the seam here and there. That's Brady for you. Bring back Cleo Lemon. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Talk about bring back Cleo Lemon. Audio was crazy, but fixed now. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, some of y'all be listening to the stream behind. If you missed it, you missed it. Just come on forward with the rest of us. Because some people are watching this stream right now, but they got it backed up to like 10 minutes ago. I could tell. I be seeing comments that should have been had like 10 minutes ago. People be watching the stream. I guess they don't want to miss nothing. But come on up here with us live, people. Just skip on ahead. You ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing. Just more Tua hate. That's what they say. Oh, that's what happened when you throw in stride and you are accurate. You get a lot of yak from Waddle in the speed. Stop that, Jiggy. Stop. You know good and well this ain't no in stride throwing. This is just straight up wide open throwing. Oh, I actually can't wait to do the all 22 on this week. And it's mixed feelings about it because I want to highlight how efficient he is with the short stuff, but it's going to be impossible to point out all the short stuff and how wide open they are on the short stuff. Now he gets some tight ones in there on slants that he slide in and this and that are beauties to me. Tua just got a beautiful arm in that short and intermediate range. I'm just waiting to see that mid-range and deep ball come to fruition. Waddle wasn't wide open on that slant. Yeah, the defender fell. I mean, go watch the replay, T-Rich. The defender literally fell down. Right when he was catching the ball, the defender fell. That's why it was off to the races. His guy literally fell on the ground coming towards him. Why are we praising Tua and not the defense and special teams? We gave the defense and special teams a lot of praise yesterday, bro. And I'm not sitting here praising Tua. I'm just saying he had a really good game. With the game plan they made for him, see, it's one thing to dink and dunk, but for you to play that level of efficiency doing it, that's a good thing. Let's not sit here and make it seem like a bad thing. Tyler Heineke with another completed pass for like 4 yards that ends up going for 15. I keep saying Tyler Heineke when it's Taylor Heineke. But once again, I want to see y'all. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm waiting on Taylor Heineke to have an incomplete pass under 15 yards. I don't know if y'all haven't been watching this game. This man don't have a single incomplete pass under 15 yards. Every incomplete pass was 30 or more yards down the field. Jet sweep. That's going to be good for about 5 yards, maybe 4. 2nd and 5 coming up. I'm trying to see how many incomplete passes Tyler Heineke throws today under 15 yards. If you can't complete 80% of the passes in the short and intermediate range, you don't belong in the NFL. I agree. But people are overinflating what happened yesterday. And I'm sitting here telling everybody, 90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL, if you told them to throw that they're not allowed to throw past 15 yards and everything got to be underneath and you run routes for that, almost all of them will be over 80%. And that's why I'm telling people, why do we think that? Because none of Tua throws was over 15 yards. Tyler Heineke, another completion, this time behind the line of scrimmage, but it goes forward for a first down. 0 incompletions under 15 yards in this game so far. And he got 18 completions. 16 of them are under 15 yards. I've been keeping track. He is 16 of 16 under 15 yards. And everybody going to have some incompletion short. It's just inevitable. I'm just trying to see when, another play action. Going deep right. Incomplete. Incomplete deep right on the comeback route for about 15. So no good. 2nd and 10 coming up. They doing these double routes. So it would have been at the 27. So that was a 16-yard pass. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Heineke back to pass. Heineke across the middle for 8 yards. Complete. Or 9 yards. One or the other. They gave him 9. 3rd and 1 coming up. Handoff up the middle. They get the first down. Moving the chains. Tyler Heineke, 17 of 17 under 15 yards. Sandman not looking as good. Hey, Lamar Jackson had 4 picks yesterday. I didn't even watch the game. That bum. He a bum too. I told y'all. I told y'all. People were arguing with me a few weeks ago. You ain't see what he doing? He playing a lot better. Bum. Tyler Heineke, another pass. This time is for 7 yards, but it goes for 10. 18 of 18 under 15 yards. It's the Tyler Heineke show, man. 2 to the left, Heineke in the shotgun. Heineke hands it off. Run. Oh, he broke a tackle. 10 yards off the right edge. 1st and goal, maybe. It depends. Do they? Yep, 1st and goal from the 10. See, do you notice all the top QBs are throwing interceptions at a high rate this season? Yeah, it's been a lot of carelessness too. Some of these interceptions are just like ridiculous. Some of these interceptions are like ridiculous. But some of these top quarterbacks are starting to get figured out too. Heineke extending the play, throws it away. Throws it away out of bounds. But that's a incomplete, even if he threw it away. So he got his first incompletion. I don't know if you're supposed to count that, but I'm going to count it. I'm going to give him one incompletion. He threw it away. Tua don't throw no balls away. Tua don't waste nothing. He doesn't, boy. Tua don't waste nothing. Second and goal. Hands it off. Ooh, nice running behind the touchdown. Touchdown. And I wanted Tyler Heineke to throw. So Tyler Heineke is 18 out of 19 for throws under 15 yards. Well, technically not then. I guess I can't count it because he threw it out of the back of the end zone, so that's over 20 yards. If he had the 10, and the end zone is 10 yards, right? All the end zone, that's just 10 yards itself, right? Oh, they going for 2. So this gonna count. This gonna count. He 18 of 18. Trips to the left. Now it's 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Heineke hands it off. Oh, they hand off. Touch. The 2-point conversion is good. So they put this game 8-point lead. Washington is winning, man. Washington is winning. Tyler Heineke, 18 of 18 for passes under 15 yards. See, I don't need to tighten up, man. I actually picked them. And I. Y'all be asking TD some silly stuff. Oh man. Let me see. Russ is leaving Seattle after this. He might be, man, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about that. There's a part of me that don't want Russ. Great quarterback, but there's a part of me that don't want Russ. Now he's performed without a great O-line his whole career, but Seattle also runs like 6 and 7 man offensive lines a lot for him in a lot of situations. But it's something about it. I'm just not feeling the Russell Wilson move. Of course, it's an upgrade, but something about it I ain't feeling. I guess because he's still a little bit older. I mean, Russell, he got like 4 or 5 years on Watson, maybe? I don't know. It's tough. But I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna be shocked, but he might be on the open market. He might be traded next year. Real talk. if you know the story for his last 2 contract negotiations, his last one came down to the very last minute. He could definitely be on the move. Man. So us having a lot of options make me happy, but it also makes me nervous because I don't want one of our options to be Aaron Rodgers. Not unless you're going to let Tua learn behind him a little more for 2 years. But outside of that, I don't want Aaron Rodgers. And again, Russell Wilson, you definitely take him, but I just think 33 is a little too old at this point. And I know quarterbacks are probably going to pay to 40 at this point, but I don't like it. And what, Watson 26, 27 still? And then Watson don't get his act together, I'm just fine continuing to develop Tua. Russell Wilson hands it off. They get 0 yards on the rush. Tua had 3 long passes last game versus Panthers. Raphael, what are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about whatsoever. Zero passes he threw past 15 yards. 2nd and 10, and they're going to get 7 yards. And 3rd and 3 coming up. TD, thoughts on Dolphins playoff push? If I'm going to be 100 with y'all, we're not making the playoffs. Still possible, but y'all got to understand we need 7 teams in front of us to go 2 and 3. All 7 of them. It can happen based off of the way the schedule's lined up, but all 7 of them got to go 2 and 3. Or one of the teams at the very top has to just have a massive collapse. Go 1 and 4 or 0 and 5. Oh, Russell Wilson almost picked off. Almost picked off. That was a lazy throw and a lazy route ran too. So 4th and 3, they're going to be punting the ball. Tua had a 40-plus yard pass in his last 4 games. What? Oh, okay. Y'all mean just overall. Yeah, I know. I think what we're talking about, T-Rich, is not – we're talking about distance thrown. Tua didn't have a single pass thrown past 15 yards in this game. I don't know if that has ever happened in the NFL, like for somebody throwing over 30 times. We're not – like not even an attempt past 15 yards. At least I've never seen it. TD, I don't want to hear about the chances. I just wanted to keep winning. Oh, no, I'm with you. Let's keep getting these dubs. I'm good with that. However we got to do it, let's keep getting them. So next week we need the Bengals football. Oh, that went by fast. I can see Wilson coming to Miami because of his wife. Man, you got to be condescending even after a good win. Derek E., I'm not really sure what you're talking about when you say condescending. Somebody asked a question, I answered it truthfully. I mean, where do you get condescending out of that? Yeah, we won. We're all happy about winning. They didn't ask me about us winning. They asked a simple question and I gave them a simple answer. You didn't like it because you don't want anybody to be, you don't want a specific person to be looked at in any way other than an angel sent from the heavens themselves. You got to deal with it, bro. You have to. TD, as a Dolphins GM, what moves are you making to make this team better next offseason? I'm going and putting some real money behind that linebacking core. Depending on who's available, I'm trying to get me the best cornerback in the in free agency. Like literally, my money's going on 2 linebackers. I'm getting the best of the best if I can in free agency, and I'm paying them. I'm getting a good corner in free agency, and I'm getting 2 offensive linemen, and I'm done. 2 offensive linemen, and I'm done. All right, we got a flag on the play. 5 guys I'm getting in free agency with that 80-something million. And trust me, y'all, we're going to have roughly about 100 million after certain people ain't here no more. 5 positions, 2 great linebackers, get me another corner, because at some point, one of them guys gone, and X is probably gone before Byron. So you got to keep that revolving, because we got corners, but still, you want the best play you can at that position. And I'm getting me 2 offensive linemen, and I'm done. I'm done. Who am I cutting? Jesse Davis is gone yesterday. Wait, hold on. Which one of them play right tackle? I be getting them bums mixed up. Dieter or Jesse Davis? I'm tripping right now. My mind just went blank on me. Dieter is center. Okay, we playing center, so it's Jesse Davis. Give me a second. Tyler Heineke with another completion. So that's 19 of 19. Yeah, Jesse Davis got to go. Matter of fact, man, I'm figuring, man, we need some money back too. Jesse Davis is out of there. Who else am I cutting? I'm gonna leave the receivers alone because I have to wait to see the quarterback situation. So I'm gonna leave that situation alone. That's it on offense. Jesse Davis, he got to go. That's the only one I'm cutting on offense. Defense, I like all our linebackers, but none of them special. You know, and when I say special, I mean them real dogs. They make plays in our system with free rushes and different things like that. Now, I'm not cutting Will Fuller because it just depends. Now, depending on how much he's going to cost now, he should be cheaper now next year on a new deal. But again, if you bring in Watson, you got to rethink that. So, and I'm telling y'all, man, see, y'all going to make me say something right now. Will Fuller ain't hurt. I'm going to leave. I ain't say that. I'm done. Engraving in the building. What's up, man? He said 3 in a row, huh? Or is it 4 in a row? It's 4 in a row. You know, I think the Ravens, once we took out the weak teams in the AFC like the Ravens, the rest was the easy work, Engraving. It was easy, man. I can't wait to play y'all in the first round of the playoffs, by the way. Seeing you home. Defense. Eric Rose gone. Eric Rowe is gone. I'm still mad they gave Jerome Baker that money. God, oh, I don't get it. Noah ain't gone. The contract don't say he gone. It is what it is. They can be as patient as they want or just keep him around. They drafted him. He getting paid. But Eric Rowe, he gone. Y'all notice he kind of getting replaced now. They got him playing all over the place to get minutes. This is the Brandon Jones and Javon Holland show now, baby. This is the Brandon Jones and Javon Holland show. Trade Byron Jones, you done lost your mind. See, y'all have never appreciated Byron Jones, the value of Byron. You've never appreciated Byron Jones. He give up 2 plays in a game, and all of a sudden, you never notice the other 40. X give up more plays than Byron. Let's get that straight. X is always going to have a higher rating because of the turnovers. Y'all underestimate Byron Jones' value on this defense. I mean, do y'all not notice why the quarterbacks don't let that ball leave their hand a lot? I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe y'all, man. Some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta be honest with y'all. Some of y'all disgust me with that mess. If y'all don't see the value of Byron Jones, and y'all so caught up on interceptions, man. He don't get them, and I see him once or twice a game give up something. That's good. He out there covering, man. He giving the quarterback a bad look. He's giving a quarterback a bad look. And even if the quarterback throws and is complete, he took a risk. When a quarterback looks Byron Jones' way, he typically don't throw it because the guy's covered. Now, if he throws it and Byron gets mossed, oh well. But you don't understand the deterrence he is because he's always in the picture. You rarely see a wide open guy and you be like, that was Byron Jones, man, got beat off the line. Maybe trailing by 4 feet, but no, man, I can't believe y'all put it like this. If Byron, man, you saw it last year. The defense was sitting there looking trash last year in them first games when Byron got hurt. The game he came back is the game we start flexing, going crazy in that secondary and on that team. Going crazy. But y'all don't understand the value of a cover corner, man. But you'll know if he ain't on the team no more. Russell Wilson, that is a terrible throw. Terrible throw. And technically, Lockett was wide open. And with the route concept, if you would have floated it over the top. Terrible throw by Russell Wilson. Trash. They punting the ball back to the MVP, Tyler Heineke, who's 19 of 19 on all passes under 15 yards, by the way. So, yeah, man, y'all miss me with that Byron Jones stuff. Fans always do that. But you know what? If he wasn't here and you start getting cut up on that other side, you're going to start to notice. You're going to start to understand what he was to this team. See, Dolphin fans just forget too much. Do y'all remember how bad we used to be in the secondary to where we had to give up first round picks and second round picks to go get Vontae Davis and Sean Smith? We were so bad we had to use high draft capital at the position. Y'all forgot that? Some of y'all don't remember how bad we were at the cornerback position. Don't remember. We had to go get Sean Smith and Vontae Davis in high draft picks. TD, I know you don't want to talk about it, but can you please give us your take on what the deal is with Will Fuller, please? I can't talk about it. I've been told not to talk about it. I've been told not to talk about it. That don't mean much to some of y'all, but I ain't talking about it because I've been told not to talk about it. Sean Smith couldn't cover a mattress. Oh man. Then who did we get? Somebody who mama was complaining. Who was it? Who did we get? Brent Grimes? We had to go get Brent Grimes. T Rich said, LOL, we all know why Fuller ain't playing. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you. Ask T Rich. He can talk about it. Anyway, let me get off that subject. TD, please. Oh no. We also had the dude from Clemson. Man, we had to keep investing in coin. See, Dolphin fans just forget. We forget too much. We forget too much what we went through in certain positions. And now we got it, and they're freaking good. We undervalue them. Grounds is the beast. Did you ever play football, TD, in high school? In high school, I played football. I played safety. Because he don't want to play for Tua. It ain't had nothing to do with him not wanting to play for Tua. It ain't him not wanting to play for Tua. TD, is Russell Wilson playing better than Tua this season? No. No. Russell Wilson been suspect ever since he got that first deal. And I've been telling y'all, see, I was arguing with people on all y'all who've been on this channel long enough, because we over 3 years now on this channel. What was I telling y'all 3 years ago? Russell Wilson is a good quarterback, but he got everything around him. I say, as soon as that money kick in, I bet you he don't get out of the first or second round. Have I been wrong yet? I said, as soon as that money kick in and he can't afford the Legion of Boom, I bet you he don't get out of the first or second round. Have I been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet? And to be quite honest with you, it's still solid play, but it's been spotty. It's been spotty. So I've been consistent. I've been consistent with the way I feel about certain quarterbacks. So whether y'all want to believe it or not, y'all think this is just a TD picking on Tua thing? No, this is how I am with quarterbacks. I'm very critical of them. Yes, you're wrong all the time. I ain't asked you that. I asked you, what have I been wrong about with Russell Wilson? What has he accomplished since he got his money? We're talking about a guy who went to the Super Bowl, won it, went to a championship round, a Super Bowl. As soon as he got that money, I said it. He good enough to get his team to the playoffs just to have a first, second at best round exit. Mark my words. Oh, you a hater. Watch what Russell does. I'm waiting. These were my arguments 3 years ago, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I always tell y'all time will tell. But them people unsubscribed and they were mad at me for saying it. But they ain't nowhere to be found today when it's all been proven. Told you so. Told you so. Russell Wilson gets sacked. Told you so. TD, that green screen look crispy tonight. Why y'all always do that to me, man? I don't know if y'all be trolling or y'all just want me to, or some of y'all new to the channel and really think this is a green screen. We got the live score back here, man. How can it be a green screen? Man. Every time I do this stream, somebody in the comment section, nice green screen. It's not a green screen, man. Everything is one piece at a time. See this piece moving? See this man moving? See the lamp with the helmet on top? It's all moving. It's all moving. See, I'm gonna throw this back there. Something moved. Oh, green screen has some nice 3D effects. No, man, my wife just spoiled me with Dolphin stuff, and I like y'all don't understand. On the other part of this room, I got all my like jerseys and shirts and all that stuff hung up. Um, Also, the bins is just full of Dolphin stuff. I got in front of me like my Dolphin closet stuff, and it's just all kind of stuff in here. I can't actually put too much in it. Stop gaslighting us, TD. Gaslighting. Show us, TD. All you got to do, well, this is a different room, but you can go to YouTube and just do TD's like man cave preview. It was set up a little different, but it shows you kind of everything I have. I did a walkthrough of the man cave when I had it set up on the other way. And it kind of show you everything. It show you like the closet, the hang up area with all the clothes and all that stuff. All the jerseys, everything. That's a TD hologram talking. You better know it. TD an Android. Tight end fullback Carter. Question mark. What about him? Is he even playing? TD is using special agents from the background. TD, switch to your Cowboys or Titans green screen real quick. I can't switch because I don't actually have the green screen behind me. If I had the green screen behind me, I could switch to anything. Like, let me watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna switch to something. Let me go to the actual green screen function, and let me go Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Chiefs green screen on, but I don't have a green screen behind me, so you can't see the Chiefs. You see how the screen looks all crazy now? Let me go Cowboys. That's the Cowboys, but like my shirt is green, so you can see the Cowboys green screen through it. But anyway, let me get out of this, y'all. Now let me shut down the green screen. Turn it off. Oh Lord, don't tell me I need to figure out how to turn off the green screen. All right, there we go. So I have green screen capability, but I have to have a green screen up for those things to actually show. So you saw it through my shirt because technically it's almost green. Still ain't see it a good color though. So it is what it is. Now you're making me look for something green in here so I can turn it on and wave it and you'll see all the picture or whatever. Round table this week. Yes, it's on my channel. It was supposed to be on my channel last week, but they tried to move the date. And I find it very convenient for Dan Mitchell to always have something to do when they get blown out and it's on my channel. Y'all notice that? Every time they get blown out and it's about to be on my channel, he got something to do. All right, let's go. Tyler Heineke, underneath, another completion. He is 20 for 20 for passes under 15 yards. Tyler Heineke, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Heineke is 20 for 20 with passes under 15 yards tonight. Because people wanted to argue with me today. I said, come on, y'all. Let's just be happy Tua had a great game. But let's stop making it seem like it's unique or something. If every quarterback threw the ball under 15 yards, they would have completion percentages like that. Tyler Heineke is now 21 of 21 passes under 15 yards. I said, let's just be happy that he had a great game and he executed the game plan. But y'all trying to make it seem like this world beater type game or something like that. Almost every quarterback who throws short balls has a high completion percentage. "21 of 21. We keeping track of Heineke." TD, open a mini fridge behind you or that background is cap. Man, I got jugs of juice in the mini fridge, man. Why you see y'all trying to pull me? Y'all trying to listen, man. You trying to expose me, bro? It's real, man. Why I gotta keep on improving stuff? It's real. Open the mini fridge. Wow. Do it, TD. Man, if y'all been on this channel long enough, you know it's real. I ain't got to keep proving it to these people that don't know. Y'all done see me open that refrigerator a million times, man. That's where he keeps the juice for the cup. I know, right? What's in my cup, huh? All right, if Tyler Heineke completes this pass, I'll open it. Tyler Heineke, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he hands it off. See? And they don't get it. And they don't get it. No Heineke time. Oh, man. Touch the tree there, TD. Y'all, it's hilarious. All right, man. God, no, man. All right, you see the freaking juices in there, man? I got some jugs of juices in the fridge, man. Jingle bells, all right? How about this? I'll take an ornament off the tree. All right. Oh, it's so bright. The light is kind of blinding you from the Dolphins ornament. Take an ornament off the tree. All right. Up, third down, and they get the first down, and he's tearing up the sideline. All right, man. That's all the proof you need, man. Y'all hilarious, man. Oh, man. What's the score? It's right there, man. It's right up here, man, on the 3D screen. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, that's going to be holding. They're going to bring back that big old 37-yard run. That's a tough one right there. See them avatar special effects. How do you mute when you fart or burp when you're live? Oh, I don't know what they asking. Who you got winning next week, TD? The Patriots or the Bills? I don't know. I'm not sure. See, that's what they get. That's what Washington get. Why did they take the ball out of MVP goated Taylor Heineke's hands? The man is 21 of 21 on all passes under 15 yards. Why would you take the ball out of his hand and keep running the ball? See, that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Tyler Heineke out here goating these fools, and they take the ball out of his hand. This man ain't had an incomplete pass under 15 yards yet, and you take the ball out of his hand. Kills me, man. Y'all know Tua is number 8 in league in QB rating. I know that. I know he is. You're supposed to be when your completion percentage is that high. He could actually probably be top 3 if he didn't have some of the picks that he had this year. Maybe take away 3 of the picks this year. He might be up there in the top 3. Efficient, highly efficient game. But again, passer rating, man, it's hard to really go off passer rating, man. Like, look, I was actually on the phone with G Firm talking about this because he was talking about Tua's passer rating. I said, you should go to the game. Y'all remember the game where Jacoby Brissett came in and he ran the QB sneak for 1 yard? Tua had a heck of a game. He had like 100 and something passer rating. And I said, I bet you Jacoby Brissett got a higher passer rating and he only threw 1 pass and 1 run. Looked it up. Jacoby Brissett had a higher passer rating in that game. It could be a 1 yard pass and a 1 yard run, and you'll have a higher passer rating than a guy who threw for 85% with 3 touchdowns and no interceptions because you were 100% completion. and it will probably third down and 100% on running, picking up a third down, higher passer rating. So all numbers ain't the same, man. All numbers aren't the same. I'm going to give you a prime example. Look at Tyler Heineke's stats tonight. He's 23 of 30. He's 23 of 30. Oh, Tua had a better game than him? Yeah. But Tyler Heineke has thrown the ball down the field by 6 times in the first half. He ain't do nothing in the second half yet. But everything under 15 yards, I don't know what Russell Wilson out there doing. Everything under 15 yards, 100%. 21 of 21. 21 of 21. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Russell Wilson having a rough time back there. He's been pressured quite a bit. Quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first. Great run. That was a quarterback run design. That's that Heineke stuff. But that's all I'm saying, man. See, people want to be like, oh, his this and that is higher than other quarterbacks. Well, other quarterbacks are taking more risks. They're actually throwing the ball down the field at a lower percentage throw. And that has to be accounted for. But you can't argue with those people. They'll jump on you. Oh, you just got to hate. Oh, you just got. What I'm saying to you is a fact, though. If a guy throws 20 passes, Russell Wilson goes deep, incomplete on the 50-50 that almost got picked off, a short pass. But if a guy throws the ball 20 times and all of them are under 15 yards and he completes all of them, and another guy throws it 20 times and 18 of them are short and he complete them all but missed the 2 deep ones, I don't see them as 2 different quarterbacks. One's rating is going to be higher because he took deep shots that were a lower percentage opportunity, and it's going to hurt his numbers a little. Yeah, fumble out of bounds, though. He lucked out. Boy, Seattle's so bad right now. We better than them. By far. You take what the defenses are giving you. Go watch the film. That same narrative that people always throw in my face, well, you got to take what the defense gives you. We've watched too many film studies on my channel, and the defenses are giving a lot more than it seems. Go look at that Buffalo game where we got beat up on. Wide open people all up and down the field. Talk about take what the defense give you. Wide open people all up and down the field in that Buffalo game. Go watch my film breakdown. EM did it with me. I wanted to make sure I wouldn't be biased because he's a huge Tua fan. And he's seen it. He was like, man, this disappoints me with Tua. I said, I'm glad you saying it because they'll kill me. But everybody got an answer for everything. Is this, is that, is this, is that. Well, you got to take what they give you. There's always something. But we'll never sit here and say, we just got to be better. At every position, by the way. All right, we back to Tyler Heineke. We need that first incompletion under 15 yards. It's coming, though. It's coming. It's coming. He 21 of 21 under 15 yards. He going to give us some incompletions. How many attempts did Tua have? I got to go see. Let me see. How many attempts did Tua have? I don't know if Tyler Heineke will get 31 attempts for under 15 yards. We'll see. Right now, he got 21 attempts under 15. 10 more in this game? Yeah, I don't think he's going to reach it. We'll see. We'll see if he get 10 more attempts under 15 yards. How much do you pay for the film? Well, I get it for free. I also pay for it, but so here's the deal. Game Pass is supposed to have the film, but they tripping. It just never showed up. So you had to get it internationally. So I have someone with the international that just sends it to me every week and hooks me up. So, but I paid for the whole Game Pass thing to get it, but it never showed up on there. I need to call them and get my money back, honestly. But I get the all 22 film every week. I've watched, I think Tua has had like 7 games this year. I don't remember. I think it's about 7 or 6 or 5. I don't know. But I've watched every one of his games except one. I've done film study on my channel on 4 of them. And it's pretty common what I see. It's pretty common what I see. That's that Game Pass stuff. I know, right? I wouldn't want to be Mac Jones facing Miami at home, brother. I'm actually concerned about Mac Jones at home. We need to go to a traditional set defense like we did in week 1. Don't zero blitz that man. Don't zero blitz Mac Jones. Do exactly what we did in week 1. Traditional set defense, different looks, mix it up, send a occasional linebacker blitzing. Try to manage the game, run the clock, let it be a pound and grind game on the ground, and whoever comes up with the big play at the end. But don't send no zero blitzes on Mac Jones. That's a no. Mm-mm. All right. First down run gets about 7 yards for Washington. Second down coming up. Nah, see, the Patriots, they gonna try to make sure they don't let you run the ball on them. They're gonna make Tua do everything. They're gonna make Tua have to make plays. You're gonna see the offensive line struggle because they're gonna be going against a team that's gonna give them a million different looks. I mean, it's pretty common. This is what the Patriots been doing to everybody. The D line, they're going to go traditional. They're not going to send too many blitzes. They'll send some off the edge, but they're going to give you a lot of consistent stunts. And they're going to come at the Tua and give them a lot to worry about in that secondary. They're going to cover. They're going to try to have all that under. See, think about the game that Tua had versus the Patriots last game. That was a struggle game. Here's why. Any bit of success came off of a 50-50 ball on the outside and quick slants where you had to thread the needle. Ooh, we got it. You see what I mean? It wasn't no wide open guy out in the secondary running loose and none of that stuff. They didn't know. You just got to be highly efficient thinking and dunking against them. And it's whoever make the most mistakes, whoever does it more effectively and efficiently. All right, 2nd and 9. Come on, man. Heineke, throw the ball, man. You keep running it. Give me that incompletion I'm looking for. Heineke, back to pass. Uh-oh. Across the middle. More dinking and dunking. He is now 22 of 22 on passes under 15 yards. 22 of 22 passes under 15 yards. This man ain't thrown a single completion under 15 yards tonight. 22 of 22. No, I live in Central Florida. Heineke, play action. He going deep, is he? Nope. Another completion. And this one was behind the line of scrimmage, but it gets 8 yards. 23 of 23 passes under 15 yards. Oh, it gets 6 yards, not 8. So 2nd and 4 coming up. It's turning into a dink and dunk league. Yeah. But in a few years, the defense will adjust to that. All right, run up the middle, another first down. Come on, Tyler Heineke. I need 31 pass attempts. Right now, he's 23 or 23. He ain't gonna get there. He ain't gonna get 31. And Tyler Heineke got 200 yards. Hey, how many yards Tua had in the game? I forgot for real. Is it like 230 or something like that? Tyler Heineke hands it off again. This time it's gonna get 4 yards. 230? Okay. 230. Raphael Coltrate said 25 of 32. What, Tyler Heineke? See, that's my point. I'm just proving a point to those people who are arguing with me today. Raphael. Tua attempted 0 passes past 15 yards. And I said he was supposed to have an efficient game like that. They got mad at me. I said any quarterback throwing the dink and dunks, go look in their stats. They all have high completions doing that. No, they don't. Tonight, Tyler Heineke is 23 of 23 for passes under 15 yards. And all them incompletions you saw were literally 30, 40, 50-yard heaves down the field. All the deep passes. See, when you don't throw, if Tyler Heineke didn't throw any of them deep passes, this man might actually be running a ridiculous completion percentage. But I'm not impressed by Tyler Heineke. This doesn't impress me. When you get one of them great teams that play man-to-man tight coverage, all this go out the window. It go out the window. But these teams, like Carolina was running the zone on us, Seattle staying in this zone, Tyler freaking Heineke, 23 of 23. But kudos to Heineke and Tua. Hey, you taking what they give you and you're doing it at a high level. That's the basic thing that you got to be able to do to be an NFL quarterback. And they're doing it. And I ain't gonna lie, at least have one incompletion short. I don't even want you to have 100. But then I'm gonna be trolling people on Twitter that Heineke better, and I know he ain't. Heineke hands it off again. See, they in run mode just to run this clock. They already in field goal range, so he ain't even gonna really throw the ball anymore, man. Ah, man. Wasn't the Panthers the best passing defense? First of all, go look at their schedule, who they've played. And really, that means something, ladies and gentlemen. Go look at the offenses they played. Second of all, you run a zone against Tua Tagovailoa. I don't care if you're the best defense of all time. Anybody who runs a zone gonna get ate up. And another reason why they got a good pass defense is because a lot of teams run the ball on them. Yeah, we had 100 and some all-purpose yards running the ball. We got a flag. 3rd and 12. Ooh, Heineke got to throw. Heineke about to get that first incompletion. He gonna get that first incompletion. Come on, Heineke. Take one for the team. Don't act like you good. Oh, they got 2 downs. They'll go for it on 4. So he finna dink and dunk. You see, the coach just told him you got 2 downs. That means he finna dink and dunk. He ain't got to go for it all. That's basically them on the sideline telling him, just take your little 6-7 yarder if you can. We're gonna give you 2 shots. Heineke back to pass underneath. Another one. Heineke is 24 of 24. And now he gonna have 4th and something, and they're gonna go for it again. 4th and 4. Oh, we got a concussed player. He got a concussion. He got a concussion. His head hit. Heine is a beast. I mean, he looked real good doing what he's doing. But every time these quarterbacks run into that team, that man-to-man, and ain't giving them all these open looks, one thing I will say about our play calling, I love the concept that we kept using. Every time we went trips, Carolina would go man. But what'll happen is, like, we'll have 3 receivers, right? So say we on the right side of the field, and this is the outside guy. They'll run these 2 across, and the outside guy come underneath just for a simple 2 yards. Tua would throw the 2-yard pass, but he'll always cut up for about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 yards. I love that little, like, some of our better plays are the 2-yard passes. The tight end slipping out of the backfield, bam. The trips to one side, they send 2 guys forward, and the third person come underneath, bam. We did a lot of that yesterday. And they were able to turn up and get around the corner on all those guys and make plays. Some of our best execution is literally like the 2-yard pass. TD, Nick Needham, and Justin Coleman, how you feel on our front 4? Let me say this. I love what those guys are doing in the slot. I would love to see them play this way on the boundary. You know, I would love to see them graduate to the boundary eventually. But maybe the slot is on, that's what's built for them. Maybe the slot is just what's best for them, but I would love to see at least one of those guys graduate to the boundary. Not right now, but maybe be a guy that could take over in the future. Brady dink and dunked us for 20 years. Yeah, he did. See, this is what y'all need to realize. Yesterday, Tua threw 0 passes past 15 yards. Tom Brady will throw the ball 40 times. 30 of them would be dink and dunk. But the other 10, he might go 4 for 10. But they're 25-yard shots in the seam route. And 1 or 2 occasional deep bombs. So, yeah, a lot of dinking and dunking with Tom Brady. But we ain't going to see and dismiss like he ain't giving you that shot here and there and actually make you pay. In them seam routes to the tight end and make you pay. Just like Heineke. He didn't connect on a single deep ball today. In the first quarter, that man threw like 5 deep balls. I'm talking about airing it out 50 yarders, 60 down the field. He threw like 5 of them. He ain't connect on none of them. 2 of them were pass interference, so it went in their favor. But he took them shots. Now your elite quarterbacks are at least connecting on 1 or 2 of those. And that's the difference maker. It's just that, listen, it ain't that big of a gap in the NFL. That's the difference. That 1 or 2 in stride with a defender right on your back, but you caught it and went out of bounds for 45. In the NFL, that's the difference. You get you by 2, maybe 3 a game. That's the difference. The person that gets 1, okay. The person that gets 3, that's the difference in the NFL. T, do you think Dolphins are pumping up Tua's trade value by calling short, easy passes and getting the completion percentage up? It's a combination of both. They're doing that, but they're also trying to win games, and that's the best way to do it with him. You don't want him taking deep shots all day and this and that because it's going to look like a disaster. Tyler Heineke throws across, got his guy. I don't even know if that's a 15-yarder, though. That might be a little more. He threw a strike across the middle. Let me see. 4th and 4, he threw a 15-yard pass. So, hey, that was 15 exactly. He caught it and got 1 extra yard. So, technically, it was a 14-yard pass. So, what'd that make him? 25 for 25. Taylor Heineke is 25 for 25. Passes 15 or shorter. $25 of 25. Under center, hand the ball off. Get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and goal coming up. They're just trying to run this clock. Taylor Heineke is 25 of 25. Passes 15 or shorter. Who is getting open besides Waddle? Everybody, go watch the film. Some of y'all just be throwing that out there. Go watch the film. I've done 4 games of film breakdown. You can go watch any one of those 4 and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about clean pockets, by the way. We don't evaluate the ones with dirty pockets. We talk about just the clean pocket ones. Go watch the film breakdowns. Clean pocket, wide open. Don't even see him. Staring somebody else down. Tyler Heineke, play action. Uh-oh. Nowhere to go, Heineke. What you gonna do? He gonna run and slide. He gets 3 yards. He gonna get 1 incompletion. You're lying. The Dolphins never have clean pockets with Davis and Jackson playing. Bro, nobody going to take your comment serious. You're going to call me a lie on something that's just not true. I know you like to think that just because Davis and Jackson's playing that they get beat on every single play, but it's just not true, bro. I know they're trash, but they don't get beat on every single play, okay? It's just not true. Tua has clean pockets quite often. He also has some really dirty ones often. We evaluate the clean ones, and there's too much opportunity left on the field. And they're going to run. Oh, my gosh. This man's still going, but he went out of bounds. Shouldn't have did that. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line, 3-yard line. Man, throw the ball, man. We want Tyler Heineke to incomplete. At least 1 incompletion for Tyler Heineke. 1 Tyler Heineke incompletion. And it'll make no sense to run it right here because you're not going to run clock because it's 4th down. It'll be turnover on downs. Incomplete. Incomplete. Tyler Heineke, back to pass. Tyler, looking. Rolls. Oh, we got whistles blowing everywhere. Washington called a timeout. Yeah, you should kick the field goal. I got to be honest with y'all. This is that stupid stuff. I got to be honest. This that stupid stuff, though. I want y'all to really think about it. This that stupid stuff right here. You can kick a field goal, but if you don't get this, Seattle can go down, score, and get a 2-point conversion and tie the game. But you kick a field goal, it's virtually over. Tyler Heineke fakes the handoff, back the pass. Heineke looking, throws. Did he complete the pass? Lord, he did. In tight freaking coverage. Yep, that's touchdown. Wow, he got that. Oh, that's going to be close. Maybe the ground helped him. Dang, his hand is under it. It's going to be close one, man. Is this a catch or not, y'all? Is this a catch or not? We need to know. We need to know, man. Because we can't have a quarterback being perfect for passes under 15 yards in the game. Right? Is this a touchdown or are they going to overturn it? They're going to overturn this. They want to make this a game. It'll be pretty cool to overturn it. Then it'll be a game. I hope they come back and score on these bums. They could have just kicked the field goal. I hope it is incomplete. I can't stand incompetence. Kick the freaking field goal regardless, man. They kicker hurt though. Oh, that's what it is? Okay, that makes sense then. I was finna say. I was about to say. So that makes sense, man. All right. Thanks for letting me know that, man. So I ain't gotta live in my ignorance. Appreciate y'all. Oh, I think that's actually a catch. When I saw that one angle just now. Oh, incomplete. Tyler Heineke got his first incompletion, baby. Oh! And you could argue it was a drop pass. His first incompletion. Tyler Heineke is now officially a bum. Passes under 15 yards. He is 24 of 25. Wait, what's that? 24 of 25 is 95%. Am I correct, y'all? Yeah, I think I'm correct. That's 95%. 24 out of 25 for passes 15 or shorter. He is officially a bum now. Oh, come on, Seattle. Come back and beat these bums. Well, their kicker was out. I ain't going to put that on them. All right, Russ. This is where you need to earn your money, man. Come on. Chop at the bits, baby. Russ, back to pass. Russ throws in the flat. Great throw. Out of bounds. First down. Let's go, Rush. I get that dink and dunk game on. You got plenty time. Plenty time. He is officially, Heineke is officially a bum. His first incompletion under 15 yards. 24 for 25. Bum. Russell, back to pass. In the flat again. Out of bounds. 2 yards. Somebody said, so Tua got to beat that on Sunday. Hey, the bar's been set. Passes under 15 yards. We need Tua to go 100% now, or 96, something like that. The bar has been set. Russ, back to pass. Underneath again. And this one going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, they ain't got no timeouts. I just noticed that. So 2-minute warning coming up. Let's see what we get out of this, man. And Tyler Heineke ain't got 2 yards, though. Tyler Heineke got 223 yards. And Tua had 230. Tua got him by 7 yards. And how many completions? 27. Heineke got 24 completions under that. So Tua got 3 more completions and 7 more yards. Does Washington winning out effort or affect our playoff run, TD? They're in the NFC. They have nothing to do with us unless they play an AFC team and they win. We would like that. So them winning out has no implication for us. Now, Washington is still in the hunt because they're 4-6. Well, let me say this. The AFC is different from the NFC. The NFC, you're going to need 11 to get in. Go look at their standings. In the NFC, you're going to need 11 to get in. Maybe even 12. But in the AFC, put it like this. There's like 3 teams in the NFC with 9 wins, and our top in the AFC, the top teams have 8 wins. So it's a little, the top is the top over there. Over here, we're beating each other up. A lot of inconsistency. But gosh, if the Dolphins could have just beat the Raiders and the freaking Colts, man. Even freaking Jacksonville. Raiders, Colts, Jacksonville. Those are the 3 games that we know we should have won. We literally be 8-4. Atlanta too. You're right. Can't stand them games, man. Well, we better than that crap too. We better than that. All right, let's go, Russ. They put pressure on them, incomplete. And they throw the flag. Wow. On 3rd and 6, they throw the flag and they about to move downfield. Wow, wow, wow. Spotted a foul too. So they're going to go from the 20-yard line. They might be going all the way up about a 50. And he wasn't going to catch that either way. But, man, they go all the way up to the 40. 20 yards, that easy. And the clock stopped. All right, Russ, all you need to do is just dink and dunking. That's all you need. Out of bounds. All right, Russ rolls right. Oh, sacked. Negative 11 yards. Bum. How they going to say negative 8? Negative 9. Okay. It's weird. But anyway, the clock is ticking. Underneath. All right. They make it back past the 40. And they get 13 yards, but that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking. 3rd and 6. All right, he got Metcalf on the out route, first down and out of bounds. And that's his first catch of the night. That is crazy. So now you're at Washington's 43. And Collins is hurt on the field, so they're going to give them a breather. And y'all need to understand, in moments like this, is real tough on the defense because the number one thing you don't want to do is just get beat over the top. So all the out routes and the comeback routes and stuff like that, it's easy to get because you don't want to. The main thing you don't want to do is get beat deep. So you always bail. And that was a prime example on that play. Metcalf put his head down like he's gonna go full speed deep, and he just turned on the out, and that's gonna be guaranteed, man. That's that guaranteed stuff. Here we go. Russ, shotgun. And they're in the zone. Rush throws incomplete. As he gets hit, he throws to the legs. 2nd and 10. At least it stops the clock. With the minute and something, and what they need to realize is these guys are still running a zone. All right, Russ back to pass, throws underneath. Oh, didn't break the tackle. They better hurry up. That's 5 yards. 3rd down. They better hurry up. 42. Clock ticking. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Underneath again. 1st down, but they better hurry up. 30 seconds and ticking. They're at the 32-yard line. They're running 3 high safeties. Back to pass. Russell steps up, goes deep middle. Oh, my gosh. Touchdown. Running them stinking zones. Running those stinking zones. I always tell y'all about them zones, man. Running the zone. You're supposed to have every receiver accounted for plus 2 safeties. 2-point conversion. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. Can Russ get it done? Back to pass. He got all day. Intercepted. Bum, 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 bum. Told you that man a bum. Washington has won the game. The legend of Tyler Heineke, who's officially trash after his one incompletion, he's about to take a knee in victory formation. Hey, let me tell y'all something that's funny. I bet you if you go to any Washington Redskins Twitter and all, I'm saying Redskins, any Washington football team Twitter and all of that, they can be like, "Yo, see what Tyler Heineke did?" Boy, they gonna be raving about their quarterback, man. Y'all go to Washington football team Twitter. They gonna be raving about their quarterback. Tyler Heineke, the future, man. We got our future. I bet you that's what they gonna be saying. Tyler Heineke's the future now. 2 weeks ago, they couldn't wait to get rid of him. I bet you go to Washington's Twitter right now. Tyler Heineke is officially the future, y'all. Boy, I tell y'all, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. That's just like the Dolphin fans. This man, Tyler Heineke, went 24 of 25 on passes under 15 yards. Are you kidding me? And then Seattle gets the onside kick? And then Seattle gets the onside kick? Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. And are they already in field goal range? Oh, and he got it right at the 10-yard line mark, so it's not illegal. I don't know why the flag is down. He actually got the ball right at the 10-yard mark. Oh, illegal formation? They said illegal touching. Wow. Somebody who it didn't even matter, wasn't on the outside of the hash, basically, and he needed to be. That's a weird penalty. That is crazy. Boy, Washington got 9 lives. Again? Oh, boy, I was finna say. The man almost had it again. I'm like, man. But he got it. Tyler Heineke. Man, I got to go get me a Heineke, man. Tyler Heineke is officially going to be the Washington football team hero. He just became the franchise quarterback overnight, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you know anything about Washington football team, they can't wait to get rid of every quarterback on that roster. But Tyler Heineke just became the franchise quarterback all of a sudden. So y'all think that this is just a Dolphin thing reacted off of a game or two? Go to Washington football Twitter. This is normal in the NFL, man. This man went 24 out of 25 passes under 15 yards. But kudos to him. He did have a good game, though. He had a really good game. Even his incomplete passes, they were really nice throws that they didn't hold on to. Washington got this win. They earned it. Every facet of the game. You know, the defense played well to hold them to 15, and then they got that lucky stuff at the end. So really good job by them, man. Anyway, man, I'm finna go take me a shower and go to bed. Tyler Heineke, look at him getting interviewed. Hometown hero now. I don't even know if he's from there, but anyway. All right, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm out. Peace.